Hi everyone, welcome back to Viet Flavours. Today we're making crispy fried pork lard. Tóp Mỡ, a beloved condiment in Vietnamese cuisine and also popular in Chinese cooking. These golden, crunchy bites are often used to add richness and texture to noodles, rice dishes, and savory sauces. But honestly, they're just as addictive as a standalone snack. The only ingredient we need for this recipe is pork fat, and here we have 2.25 kilograms of it. You can easily find pork fat at most Asian supermarkets, usually pre-packaged in the meat section. While this amount may look quite substantial now, keep in mind that the pieces will shrink considerably once the fat is rendered and fried. For the aromatics, we are using a few slices of ginger along with some garlic and shallots. While these are entirely optional, they do wonders to enhance the overall flavor and aroma of the pork lard. Let's get started. First, bring a large pot of water to medium-high heat and add a pinch of salt. Add the pork fat and blanch it for about 3 minutes. This helps clean the fat and firms it up, making it easier to cut. Blanching the pork fat also helps remove any impurities and eliminates the strong, gamey, or piggy odor. Since my pot isn't quite large enough for the full batch, I'll be blanching the pork fat in 2 stages, starting with the first half now, followed by the remaining portion. Once removed and slightly cooled, dice the pork fat into about 1/2-inch thick pieces. Keep in mind, they'll shrink quite a bit as they cook, so don't cut them too small. Next, transfer the diced pork fat into a large nonstick skillet. Add enough water to almost cover the pieces, then turn the heat to medium. Stir gently as the fat begins to render. Cooking the pork fat with water first might seem counterintuitive, doesn't it? However, this method ensures the fat renders evenly and stays beautifully light in color. The water acts as a temperature buffer, preventing the fat from burning while it slowly softens the connective tissues. As the pork starts to turn lightly golden, add in your ginger, garlic, and shallots if you're using them. Reduce the heat to medium-low and let everything simmer slowly. Stir occasionally to prevent sticking, especially as the pieces become crispier. Wow, look at that gorgeous golden color. It will deepen just a touch more, and that's exactly when the pork lard should be removed from the heat. I missed showing it on camera, but by this stage, the aromatics should have already been removed from the pan. Once the pork lardons float and turn a beautiful golden brown, immediately strain out the crispy bits. This step is key. Leave them too long and they can burn quickly. Let them cool completely, and you'll be left with perfectly crispy Tóp Mỡ. Store them in an airtight container in a cool, dry place. For longer shelf life, you can also keep them in the fridge or freezer. And don't forget to save that rendered pork fat. It's amazing for stir fries or drizzling over dishes. Allow the rendered fat to cool slightly, then strain it carefully to remove any remaining bits. Pour the clean oil into a dry container. When stored in the refrigerator, the lard will turn solid white and remain fresh for 6 months to a year. And that's it. Whether you're using them as a flavor-packed topping or enjoying them straight as a crunchy snack, Tóp Mỡ are a simple but essential addition to your kitchen. If you loved this easy and quick recipe, subscribe to Viet Flavours for more Vietnamese-inspired dishes. Thanks for watching and enjoy!